My head drops as I stumble through this barren landscape. My body's weary. The flying sand in my face persists. My eyes sting and I can't see very clearly. I barely avoid these dark shapes with blank faces which cover this otherwise desert earth. The sky shakes when they change places, like there's something dynamic above that they disturb. The sun sets on fear-stricken creatures. These fakes cower as a new dawn arrives. Wisdom shall ignite, brought forth by new teachers. Bright light descends to pierce the dark skies. Cloned minds are opened to free the socially blind. A fierce noise shakes the ground, deaf ears turn to listen. Truth eclipses ignorance, advancing from behind. Silence! The time has come. My heart stops, I'm having visions.
The legendary in effect materialize into we connect to your mortal minds. Saboteurs of our times and we fear by the fakes, cause we catch them in disguise. As the civilized kind, blow them back with our rhyme. Now we climb in the scale and regardless that we pale, prevail to make you hail the kings of a hidden tale as I bail out. The heavens open for the other brother, keep your eyes covered, rivers flood as we discover.
Now let me shine as I break fake minds, but you wait till lines, actually blind to your crimes towards my kind. Sending shivers down your spine as I deliver lethal lines. Injection, mental inspection with my lectures of life. A knife wielding severe, you're revealing the reality, slicing the disguise that's concealing the insanity. I guess we had to be the ones who came, holding hip up by the heart. Things will never be the same. You'll be blinded by the light, silhouettes in the night. We've a raft of the mind, poltergeists on the mic. As the temperature descends, we grab a holographic pens. Mentally we cleanse with the message that we send. It's the rhythmical, unpredictable. Not to call ourselves mythical, temporary insanity convictable. Pair of individual, delusional, not criminal. We're skilled on the mic, our talent is subliminal. We all about eradicating our views and the fools that believe the hip-hop culture should be used to increase the rap and pull a bitch that make the pockets fatter. Rolling 50 deep because they think it makes them better. I don't really see a point, puff a joint and chill. We'll be ill if we all drop the act and kept it real. So for time's sake, baby, get your mind straight. Relax while the Lord's blood and Jones keep the facts. Tell me if I'm wrong, cause I educate my peers in a song. Lyrically, rap my enemies and mentally I'm on. With a psychotic mind and those voices in my dreams as I listen. I blame betrayal for my vision. You'll be blinded by the light, silhouettes in the night. We've a raft to blow your mind, poltergeists on the mic. As the temperature descends, we grab our holographic pens. Mentally we cleanse with the message that we send. You'll be blinded by the light, silhouettes in the night. We've a raft to blow your mind, poltergeists on the mic. As the temperature descends, we grab our holographic pens. Mentally we cleanse with the message that we send. As I'm taking the stage apart with my lyrical firearms, mentally charged to make a change, taking your brain in my palms. Spitting songs about society which inspire me to believe we can be free to pursue our dreams as the people proceed. My quest to educate and impress, to elevate the oppressed, to demonstrate my lyrical feat is the best. My intellect will intervene, clear the scene, replace the mess. Give suggestions, answer questions, teaching lessons, verbally blessed. Demolition, premonitions for the visions in my sight. Igniting my mic with a verbal strike taken from my windpipe. Exploding like dynamite, loading lines to release. Pull my lyrical trigger and hear your ignorance cease. I repeat, please prepare for the presence of the pose. Living flows, vocal blows, make us be exposed. Bloody Jones on your dome from afar on a mission. Too thoughtful of mortals with minds that are full of vision. You'll be blinded by the light, silhouettes in the night. We've a raft to blow your mind, poltergeists on the mic. As the temperature descends, we grab a holographic pens. Mentally we cleanse with the message that we send. As we land, we can see the outstanding amount of minds that we gotta change. It's the reason that we came. They chose me from the dark side and Jones from above. Put us both through a past, fueled by hate, fueled by love. So we ideal, hitting a dimension, preparing for our returning journey. And did I mention the fact that we tap the insanities we chat will leave you stoned? But that's the life of Blood and Jones. Bringing psychological source, keeping guard, ignorant thoughts, entertaining, mental training your brain to the crowd applause. Take your flaws, my theories of how I clearly came to be. 50% to thee, Blood and Jones, legendary. Two MCs who feeds fools, dropping jewels in your ears. Mentally teach you to relieve you from your image, your fears. I'm bringing direction from the Lord through my vocal cords. Banging records in my ward with my visions of grandeur.
Weak flows evaporate. Heat up the beat. Weak flows evaporate.
You'll be blinded by the light, silhouettes in the night. We've a raft to blow your mind, poltergeists on the mic. As the temperature descends, we grab our holographic pens. Mentally we cleanse with the message that we send. You'll be blinded by the light, silhouettes in the night. We've a raft to blow your mind, poltergeists on the mic. As the temperature descends, we grab our holographic pens. Mentally we cleanse with the message that we send.
Your whole way of life is bullshit. Macho is bullshit. That's all I got. Oh, so now you're the victim. Well, let me take your turn for you. No!
It's all about change, my friend, it's all about change. But in order for us to change the way that people perceive our culture, we need to focus on how we present our culture to them. It's in our hands, man. It's in the hands of each individual that claims to be a part of this. Do you know what I'm saying?
You know, anything you hear is a form of education. Anything that goes into your ears mould your personality. I don't want to listen to rubbish, I want to be moulded by reality, and I want to listen to the truth. Ask yourself why you in this rhyme contest. I switch things, curse words become blessed. The day ignorance dies is the day that I rest. Ignorance in effect, it's an issue with stress. I never lie, only the truth I confess. And when you hear this, your fake mind will be distressed. Heavily armed on the mental conquest, and strike hard at your chest like the cardiac arrest.
Now what the fuck you looking at? You think that a Caucasian can have skills? I'm that lyrically acclaimed. 7 years deep in this game, I was rocking mics before you fools got out of primary school. Deep in thought about this life, they got me questioning the rules. Now I cruise with the boy Jalport and Mr. Jones. 3 prophets attacking those racial segregating hoes. I propose we expose the foes in the game before they got me spilling my name, put them to shame.
Pay attention as I mention my verbal assassination. This creation I constructed, this structure, concentration, fabrications, empty statements full of fantasy and fiction. A fake addiction to recognition represents its contradiction. You're a victim of your lyrics which imprison who you were as you depict a negative image of your people to be observed. I search for the frustrations of faking MC's mistakes and awaken mental states to help hip-hop find its way again.
And what I'm saying is, we need to show the real hip-hop heads what real hip-hop is. And by real hip-hop, I mean real lyrics and real beats, not fake glamorized bullshit that looks like it's come from Hollywood.
Bring on your best flows, Blood Jones, Jalport, arrest those ignorant minds, report finds, then we test those. High cholesterol, unhealthy like your state of mind. Bring it to the bench, kid, I wreck you with my ways of rhyme. Since I was a boy, they were surprised by my ways. And in my Uncle Killer days, I was 14 when I blazed up my first blunt. And now I'm stunned by your criminal acts, laid back in my shack, chatting facts about your contacts.
Surprised, in fact they'll rise and applaud. I penetrate and paralyze ignorant minds that get caught. I distort, rearrange and sort to replace the lies that you were taught. Inspect your mental content, inject with conscious thought. I endure to end up pretending, image inventing that you're presenting, as I empower the people with paragraphs which have a positive message.
Step back
as I step up to sterilize fake MC's rhymes. The mess I show debate, elevate your empty mind.
I create like Genesis, tell the truth about reality like a physicist. Try as hard as you want, but you'll never better this. Truth is like fire, it can burn you to a crisp. Many intelligent minds clouded ignorant mist. Cut main arteries using razor disc. If you enter this game, it's always a risk. You don't wanna battle this, you better slit your wrist.
The thing is, man, this is more than just a music to me, do you know what I'm saying? This is about our beliefs, our values, our hopes, our fears, man. It's about the problems that we face in the world which we live, man. It's creating awareness, it's changing people's attitudes, man, do you know what I'm saying?
Generate creative waves from the right side of my brain, then direct my intellect until my mental form is drained. I persuade you with the pain of my past and how my faith almost collapsed. I made a mistake of following hate and I snapped. Many are trapped by their perception of the potential they possess. They're infected and attacked by what society expects. Yesterday is history, tomorrow's to be written. With this pen I look at the present and I begin by making a difference.
Power like this, you can't harness, so walk through and part the water like Moses' heart. But be prepared to hold this. Liquid minds turn to solids like I froze this. Never slowing down till the goal I've accomplished. What's the goal?
What's the goal?
To free your mind, heart and soul. No need to be aggressive, must stay in control. 100 feet off the ground and reality's below.
We breaking down the race barrier, attacking you with flows. Verbally we pose a threat to the prison that you're kept in. We stepped in the place, the look on your face, pure shock as I cut my lyrical block and then unblock your mind state. For time's sake, we've got to recognize how we stand. As one man we rise, divided we dies. I fantasize on better days where we graze in the same field. Until then the 3 prophets keep it real.
Purified, meaning when something is taken and cleansed to give a final product that is free from all evils and infections. Perceptions, meaning the things that people interpret, the visuals and sounds we experience. In this case, the substance to be cleansed is hip-hop, not so much a substance, but an art form, a way of life.
Should I run through it again?
Perfect, though, yeah. If you want to do it again, you can do
I'm holding the mic the right distance from my face. You reckon I should do it a bit at a time, man?
I don't think I think they were perfect.
I'll do the other one then, shall I?
Nick, it was perfect, man.
This one I might need breaking down a bit because it's a bit more words in it.
Alright. So
But I could feel myself running out of breath,
I
man.
thought it was bad, David. I think it was fucking a bad verse.
I'll do the second bit.
That's it, that's all we need.
So we had to end like this, a cutthroat looking up at the stars. My body dumped in the forest and I can see the flashing lights on the police cars. It's too late, tell my baby not to wait, I'm sorry it ended this way. I'd like to pay my respects to the girl who kept me straight, held me in her arms away from harm, now I contemplate. Will my friends shed a tear for me? I fear not, cause I'm paranoid as hell that they were in on the plot. And as I close my eyes, I see the blood stains. It's so strange to me, they couldn't stop them when they came at me. I'm about to leave, take my body where you please, but my soul has got some people to
now
see.
Now ask yourself this, open your mind, hoping to find the times you've reminisced. Have you ever looked back over the years and wished that the fears from which you fled and the tears that you shed could be dismissed? Now ask yourself this, have you ever been a victim of envy? Torn apart by jealousy or the hatred for an enemy? Your most sacred entity, your heart scarred, cold and empty. Somebody please tell me this ain't the way it's meant to be. I can't believe I'm only 18. Awake me from my dream, please, but wait, I can't sleep. Lying shaking in my sheets, wiping tears from my cheeks, contemplating life taking as I'm praying for my heartbeats to cease.
At least still remain, remember I became deceased.
But I live my life in pain, my only aim's to rest in peace. To have the air to breathe, to feel the need to leave, a desire to be free from life and death. Look how we bleed.
Eyes closed, love past, visions of a bloodbath that should last forever in the mind of the man who endeavors to kill my soul. Eternally I break the mold. Never before, never again look to the hot cement. On when the dark will rest, torn between the other side. Ride with the devil, nevertheless I'm a guest on this troubled ground. The only difference is the sound of death following me around. I'm astounded that I can still see, but I don't breathe. Finally I'm calm, but tell me why my spirit won't leave. I gotta find her to remind her that she ain't to blame. Call my name and I'll be there, but never seen alive again.
Dwelling in the depths of my dark thoughts, rebelling from the stress and the quest for revenge that my heart sought. I need to talk to my boy, but didn't describe my situation. Hesitation to dial an insane smile is spread across my face, and a conversation with depression led me to learn a vital lesson. The temptations of emotion is a form of mental testing. Confessing my confusion, I guess I'm still losing my direction. Like an infection, I feel disease, I need to relieve all this tension. I do all I can to do right, and in return I'm treated wrong. Thinking should I give up on life or should I carry on? To be shown a little love I guess is all that I want. If not, then what's the point when you've got no one?
At least you still remain, remember I became deceased.
But I live my life in pain, my only aim's to rest in peace.
To have the air to breathe, to feel the need to leave, a desire to be free from life and death.
Look how we bleed.
At least you still remain, remember I became deceased.
But I live my life in pain, my only aim's to rest in peace.
To have the air to breathe, to feel the need to leave, a desire to be free from life and death.
Look how we bleed.
So many happy memories already missing my past. The flashbacks and my killing got me thinking at last. I left my pain behind, played the game to find that you're better in it. Never give up, you think you're never winning. Although I'm living on that other side now, I had so much to give, a life to live, I shouldn't have died now. And right now, I don't really understand why my life was so hard as a young man. So all I got is a murder scene, the lights of an emergency. A life I left behind, a girl is crying, I want the world to see. The fact that I'm a victim of applying all my trust made my lesson be a blessing, love to hate and dust to dust.
Past memories killing me mentally. Maybe happiness in me was simply never meant to be. Was I born to die? Was I made to cry? Live my life in misery. The confusion and deceit that repeats each time I try. Look in these eyes to the wounds of lies that were told to me. Negativity molded me, reality has folded me with a heart cold enough to freeze. Begging for mercy, Lord, please take this pain away from me. My only wish, my mind's set free. Living in a world of anarchy, hatred, lies and tragedy. I wanna be no more than a memory. A body at the cemetery, a hot soul and mind better off to cease. With the last breath I released as my trigger finger squeezed. Now I can rest in peace.
Shit, it's hard to come in on the second bit, do you know what I mean, without doing the first bit as well, man. I'll just do it all. Yeah. What, if you know, if I come in halfway through a line, yeah, then can you bring it in there? Yeah, you know what I mean? Because the way this line here starts is like, yeah, you know what I mean, that one like branches onto it, sort of thing. Yeah, that'll do it, man. Yeah,
that's definitely, mate. Nick, hold it to the side.
No, that.
Yeah. Just hold it.
Was that the right flow? Yeah.
You got it. Do it one more time. Yeah.
Was that right?
Yeah, that was right, man.
I can't say views, man. I reckon just one more time, man.
The truth is, mate, it's so easy to look at an individual and judge them on what we see, do you know what I'm saying? Whether it's the colour of their skin, the clothes they choose to wear, the way they walk, or the way they talk. We take these things on from them, my friend. We predict how they think, what they know, what they've seen, most importantly, what they believe. It's fucked up, man. We need to overcome this mind frame, man. We need to become more conscious of how we judge people, more conscious of the assumptions we make. We're all in the same fucking boat, son, do you know what I'm saying? We're all victims of the same system, you know? We're worked into convenient little categories, which all have their attached stereotypes, man. And before we know it, we're being told who we are.
Yo, I see no facts behind change your claims, your opinions getting blasted by my flames. You think I'm lame because my race ain't the same as the masters in the game. The bastards think my name is all about money and fame. Check my birth certificate, legitimate title. I'm infinitely scarred with the lack of trust, and my window to the world is the dress I bust. Still you think I'm acting rough because I dress in baggy stuff. This can't be stressed, I've had enough. Because so why you think I'm like is out my touch? Why you frightened by my love for rapping? Nothing's gonna happen, I've just got a passion for chatting. Since back in 93 you lacking an open mind, attacking me and hope to find a fake identity. An entity predicted like you know my kind. I slowly find what's going on, you're quick to blame us. This Eminem phenomenon, we tarred with the same brush. Still we gain much love and respect. Forever hip-hop in my soul, the mic a hold with no regret. You let your eyes control your mind, you're blind to the effects of the ignorant opinions the media rejects. Nobody reflects on the pain of alienation, so let's protect the future foundation.
Take one look in my direction and move your views on what you see. Stereotype, I want reflection and question mentality. As I question where we're heading in the quest to be set free from oppression as a people being equally deceived. I believe that to relieve is to recycle what you receive. Represent the consequence, whether personal or perceived. You'll read each other's air when we bleed, it's all the same. Players in the same game, just different cards to their name.
You never know where the next man flows
till he strikes his vocal pole. See the microphone explode despite my light a shade of tone. God and Jones are here to show that as a unit we must rise, so society can finally be stripped of its disguise. Though I'm white, I will fight for my right to be respected by sections of the press that invest to cause attention. Offensive assumptions, inventing repercussions to end this discussion. It's simply up to us. You let your eyes control your mind, you're blind to the effects of your ignorant opinions the media rejects. Nobody reflects on the pain of alienation. Let's protect the future foundations.
Rival judge me, and I hear they wanna bust me, so I polish my tools like cutlery. It's deadly how the MC cuts a PC. As a child they jump me, now I wanna be free, but they straight harass me. There's no escape, police class me. A criminal, I'm not an animal, just me trying to live correctly. It's getting hard, they random searches vex me. How they gonna deal with me? A tragedy to slam me in the penitentiary. I'm innocent, so they should never take me mentally. Intentionally, I'm meant to be in the infirmary. The misery is burning me, yo, it's looking ugly. Just for burning senses, somebody wants to empty a canister of plenty. CS gas in my face, it's called hate. My mind state is irate, I can't wait till judgment day when they say the righteous will slay the demon in the police state. You let your eyes control your mind, you're blind to the effects of the ignorant opinions the media injects. Nobody reflects on the pain of alienation, so let's protect the future foundations.
Tell me your stories of suffering and not be as good to pay the favour back. Is it the way you lay the facts that make you think I'm praying back, or that I'm trying to play the Mac for all the lie you're paying back? I wanted to rap and then you gave me flack. The brain reacts if the confidence cracks. An open mind becomes prejudice in response to attacks. Nobody wants to be cast into a role that contrasts their own belief and to ask the mind that lies behind the mask.
On a mission to be different, people's images are born. Different cultures are created as identities are formed. The media exploited with disjointed point of view that abuse and pollute by distorting the truth, injecting infectious perspectives that make up opinions for people too ignorant to wake up. The evidence is aching, so take this advice. Please judge an individual by what they got inside.
I'm about to go undercover without my lover, my mother, and without my brothers. The cold winter turn a hot summer, you'll discover. Don't close your shutters on the gutters when the money flutters. Another number when the semi-automatic stutters. Another quarrel with your daughter, a heavy lumber. Now I'm in slumber, every crime I suffered will be uttered. We kill each other cause we judging books by their covers.
You let your eyes control your mind, you're blind to the effects of the ignorant opinions the media rejects. Nobody reflects on the pain of alienation, so let's protect the future foundation. Let your eyes control your mind, you're blind to the effects of the ignorant opinions the media rejects. Nobody reflects on the pain of alienation, so let's protect the future foundations.
Yes man, you know that's what we're fucking saying, that's what it's all about.
You need to wake up man, just fake MCs, fucking spitting shit over shit man.
Exactly man, it's not about that, you know what I mean? It's about fucking making change, speaking up man. That's why we need to fucking step ahead man, we're not some bullshit, this is the UK, this is Derby, this is 2001.
You know, there was a time when we first started rapping, everything was like, you know, was conscious rap, and trouble is you're like some white twat from, you know, the suburbs, and what are you gonna rap about?
Stepping out my mental cage, picture losing it at such a tender age. Hidden scars causing broken hearts until I learn to blaze. The only way I feel my pain is still the same today, is to roll up and burn, relieve my pain and gently fade away. You made my day if I didn't think about the pictures in my past, penetrating moods I never knew I had, but not so quick to last. Swinging back and forth between denial and pure belief. My trust was stolen, but I'm holding on to grief. I never saw the thief. Gripping the mic like it's my only hope in life. My golden knife to help me fight the pressures and the strife, and all the jesters in my mind are playing jokes, and I find in good time creating rhymes. I kill them off with a line. I purify, cure the lies that were bred in their rise. Attempt to rise, anger dries, leaves them dead and paralyzed. My lyrics glide in and out of memories, they're giving light and healing with the feeling that I'm better on the living
As
side.
you're a victim of the lies, you must have severed many ties.
Not exactly, cause I live and learn, I actually sympathise. Through the lyrics that I write, forever ripping the disguise. Through the door will shine light, living hip-hop symbolised.
Fighting all the factors of my past that were designed to hold me back. With mental tactics, learning, managing my time out of class. I have mastered my mind, but the fact is that the education system doesn't want to act. Instead they just oppress you with the paths, such a pressure to pursue, whilst infecting you with crap that leaves you trapped and confused. Makes you feel a fool because you're living to different rules, but each and every time I lose my self-belief will pull me through.
My stories conjure imagery, a man of many dreams. Never seen the darkness in my soul, I heard the coldest screams. And though it seems I got a smile across my face, it can never erase the hatred in the dark and rotten place. Picture a mental tightrope when you're walking it at 15. All the closest you approach, hide in the mist. Being alone taught me how to be a man before I should have known. But now I rock the microphone with Mr. Simon Jones.
On the quest to help the fight,
we keep the beats and rhymes tight.
Stay reflective
on the mic
about the madness that is life.
Through the lyrics that we write together, ripping the disguise. Through the dot will shine light, living hip-hop symbolised.
I feel amazed by how fast my younger years were erased. Looking back, it seemed just days ago was playing hide and chase. I contemplate on all the hatred that was made because of race. My best mate beaten, wiping tears from his face. A step back in time, just a boy holding Papa's hand. When we're taken by the Lord to another land.
One day you'll understand, son.
I never did. Growing up so confused as a little kid. As I reminisce through memories, I'll tell you this. An empty kiss of broken promises are on the list. I always said I'd give the girl on with a fresh start. Then I'm disrespected and just left with a wrecked heart. Head scarred mentally by anger, love and jealousy. Repeated infidelities, I'm sleeping with the enemy. Was life meant to be an empty dream full of agony? Or has it been my sanctuary to help me free the man?
Despite the trust you lost to lust, you must have given up inside.
I keep on trying till my dying day to find my peace of mind. Through the lyrics that I write, forever ripping the disguise. Through the dot will shine light, living hip-hop symbolised.
Abandonment is what my childhood companions feel. But in my darkest hour, tell me, did you keep it real? I never will understand why you protected in my plans to never tell me, or just help me with a friendly hand. So now I stand in this position, never-ending inquisition, like you fishing or petitioning for my submission. I hope you listen, I'm forgiving you, but now I've risen. Please understand the valid reasons for all I've written.
Surrounded by tears in my family, everybody happily ignores all the tragedies unraveling. Watching television, always witnessing a murder scene, conditioned to believe that what we see is our reality. When I fall asleep, I dream of a place where there's peace, and the innocent are free to believe that no matter what society may say, they will always keep the faith, and the path they want to travel they will take.
On our quest to help the fight,
to keep the beats and rhymes tight,
stay reflective
on the mic
about the madness that is life. Through the lyrics that we write together, ripping the disguise. Through the dot will shine light, living hip-hop symbolised.
On the quest to help the fight,
we keep the beats and rhymes tight,
stay reflective
on the mic
about the madness that is life.
Through the lyrics that we write together, ripping the disguise. Blood and Jones will bring the lights, UK hip-hop on the rise.
Too many days are sad. Noticing they tryna hold us back. Noticing they tryna hold us back. They tryna hold us back. Tryna hold us back.
Blood and Jones will bring the lights, UK hip-hop on the rise.
I'm whacked, man.
Yeah, man. What vibe are we feeling right now? What vibe should we put on?
Oh, put Dorian on, man.
Yeah,
put Dorian on, man. Put Dorian on.
Dorian's rude. Yeah.
Oh, man.
This guy's on point.
Check this guy, man.
He's real.
Turn it up.
Yeah.
Victims, aren't we all?
With my hand raised, looking blank-faced in my seat, half the class gaze through the glass panes in defeat. The teacher never serves the true concerns of pupils' purpose, reaching deep into their needs and teaching lessons of worth. These manufactured servants are deprived of their potential. Ridiculed opinions kill ambition and resentful mental consequences are kept under wraps. We accept being trapped when our self-belief collapses. Too many captured in the web of lost identity, like actors in the play your script is written and the end is being decided by the liars who provide us with no choices. We're silenced by the system, but I choose to use my voice. Society is structured by desire for destruction, youngsters seek salvation amongst hate and corruption, emotional eruption, creatively confined. We're taught to read and write and not blind to open minds. It's time to recognise that your destiny resides in each decision that you make and a positive frame of mind. If you believe then you'll achieve, don't even try then you lose. It all depends how you perceive life through the lens which you view. My conclusion is we're losing, but the solution lies within. Don't be a victim of the system, use your wisdom to win. Open-minded, self to reach inside, because death is only one of many different ways to die.
No hope in methods and simply counter my endeavours. Anyone's nativity tell us something was amiss when fellas like the carpenter believed the godson was his son. But wisdom in kids, non-religion is a prison. Amidst them I see a little boy a bit like me, but they lied to me and frightened me. I'm fighting to be free, still I plead sanity, so their plans can't be employed. So we never see the faces of the nations we destroy. With an ignorance is bliss attitude that we choose and abuse and we lose. Tell me who's in control now? They hold down my dreams profound. It seems that the government could justify its means on our screens. Power fiends that we can barely recognise are distributing shit unevenly, deviously disguised as this pleasant face of parliament. My argument is that my needs are overlooked by these money hungry crooks. Got my head buried in books, hoping I follow their footsteps. As for the monarchy, I couldn't give a fuck. Let's honestly remind ourselves of what the state is. A bunch of rich pricks who tell us how to raise kids, and their wages come out of mine. They can't take my shine, they can keep my money but never make me lie to myself. As long as I got my health and a bag of weed, I couldn't care for Mr. Blair or Her Majesty.
Placed on a piece of paper, attacked by inaccurate statements made to mentally rape your shape, your frame of mind, make you blind to what's inside, label you as a failure cause you're creatively inclined. We're judged by GCSEs, level grades and degrees, where statistic characteristics represent expertise. For all disease to believe we need greed to succeed, created by the haters speculating good bleed. Now I've been driven by depression, taught a lesson about anxiety, though living is a blessing apart from pressures of society. I try to keep my head up but sometimes I feel like giving in. I guess we're simply victims of this world we're living in.
Billboards kill more freedom than the sealed door. Steal more spirit, but my lyrics always feel more close to the real score of things. Are we ignoring things, or am I simply immature? It brings a tear to my third eye. Absurd lies will curve minds, trail of thoughts. Wise words never heard, let remorse take its course while they endorse their many flawed laws. They spawn boards, dawn scorns my ambition. As the sun rises, my fun dies as the day arrives. One realizes I'm paralyzed, but I strategize, hoping the lies will fade in time. Made my mind up in rhymes as I spit them, the words of a victim.
And dictate the way we think. Victims of the education system which neglects our true needs and instead molds us into government-serving, economy-supporting citizens. We're victims of the pressures and the expectations that are placed upon us. However, my friends, we're victims of ourselves. We're victims of the decisions that we make. We can choose to stay seated, or we can choose to make a stand. We can choose to dwell on the past, or we can start visualising a brighter future. We can choose to be victims of the surroundings that influence us, or we can focus on the way that we influence our surroundings. It's our choice, man. It's our choice. Our choice.
Oh, Alex, man. Where you at? What happened? Who was the geezer? What the fuck? Where you at now? Who was the geezer? Who was he with? What the fuck, man? How old was the guy, man? Huh? What was he saying, man? What, is his face bust up? Yeah. Yeah. Safe, man.